We are losing some absolute giants.
11 of the 37 supervisors on the Dane County Board are not running for re-election this year. That means losing some veterans who've served for decades, but promising to see new faces on the board. Will Keneally dives into how that might shape the board in the coming year.
That's right. Dane County Board Chair Annalise Eicher says this happens every 10 years, a high turnover on the Dane County Board. Despite losing some longtime colleagues, she says she's excited to see some new faces on the board.
The election right after a redistricting tends to be a natural high turnover point for the board.
Dane County Board Chair Annalise Eicher is losing many of her colleagues this year. 11 out of the 37 on the board are not running for re-election.
You know, we are certainly losing some perspectives, but we are retaining a significant, I think a significant wealth of information.
It's bittersweet for her.
But also have an opportunity to bring in some new perspectives with new board members who I've had the opportunity to talk to a number of them, and I'm incredibly excited.
It'll be hopefully easier for everyone this time around than it was 2 years ago, because obviously 2 years ago we were going virtual.
Dane County Executive Joe Parisi's office helps provide resources to new board members.
As long as we still have that balance of people who've been there a long time and new folks, I think it's good and everything will be okay.
Regardless of who ends up on the board, Eicher has a common focus for the body as a whole, enacting positive change in the community.
You know, there's not a desire to be, a government that just makes statements. The desire to be a government that has an impact truly is what's at the core of all of these conversations.
Eicher and Parisi say COVID will likely continue to play a role on board policy throughout the election and as new board members are seated. Early voting continues through this Friday. After that, you must vote in person on Election Day. Remember to return absentee ballots to staffed locations and to only return your ballot.